Okay, we're live.
Yes.
Wow.
Hi guys. Welcome to our little live stream.
What's up, everybody? How are you? It's been 6 months since our. Wow. Oh, now we can hear us. 6 months. Wow. Oh, now we. Whoa. Wow. That was.
Rookies.
Yeah. Obviously, it's been a long time since we've been live streaming, as you can tell. So we thought that.
It's time. It's been so long and it's like yeah, we haven't been connecting with you guys on this level for so long.
Yeah. So, are there anybody out there? We are not a lot of people live. 45 people. That's a lot less than.
Than usually. Whatever. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Quality over quantity, right? But Fab I Am, Atlantic Pearl, James Lamartina. Hello from the middle of a hurricane. That sounds terrible. Hope you're well.
Where is that?
Yeah, it must be America, probably.
Yeah.
It is hurricane. No, it's not hurricane season. It's almost. Hi, Brian. Looking good. Thank you very much. That's for Amelia.
No, I don't think so. You're the one who lost so much.
We're loud and clear. Nancy says, didn't get the notification. Well, story of our life.
Yeah, that's a new thing. I don't know. The algorithm is making a...
Yeah, and we haven't really, usually we make a little community post where we tell people that we're live streaming the day before, but we forgot that. So,
typical us.
Okay, we're already 100 people. So yeah, people are starting to show up.
It's from Cape Town, New York, Spain, Austria. Oh, whoa.
Wow! And already,
whoa. Thank you, Marvin.
Marvin is starting the party with, hey guys, really enjoy watching your content. We plan to move to Portugal. Hope to meet you guys someday soon.
Yes, come here, move here.
Enjoy Portugal once you get here, and if you come to Madeira, give a holler.
Yes.
What is that currency, by the way? What is that? That I don't even know what that is.
It looks Asian.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. What is that? Marcio, hey, from Canada.
Paris?
Watching your channel a lot lately. In Paris too.
Thank you.
And Lisbon, Sarasota, Christina G. I've actually been to Sarasota. It's a charming place. It's close to Tampa in Florida. Very charming little place, actually. Good restaurants. Both of you look great. No notification for me either.
That is so strange. And I actually just had a look on my phone. But the notification came, but it came 2 minutes later than it was supposed to.
Whatever.
We are still here, and you guys are here too. It's amazing.
Hello from the United Kingdom, Tenerife. One more from Sarasota. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, Iran. Iran. I can't pronounce that country in English.
Hi, Lara.
Hi, Lara. Do you want to be a part of the party?
Texas. Jon, you already look thinner. Congrats. Oh, thank you very much.
Jon lost, what do you call the same as 2 times Lara.
Yeah, I lost 2 times Lara.
I lost 1.5 Lara.
Yeah, luckily we still have her.
Yeah, we still have her. Yes.
Grant, with a generous donation, you are amazing. No, you are amazing. Thank you so much. It feels so good to be live streaming again and talk with you guys live.
It's been so long.
It's been way too long, and I mean, we thought that it was time to talk and give an update. I mean, the last half year has been hectic, a roller coaster in many ways. We didn't post a lot throughout April, May, June, July.
Yeah.
Where we kind of had like an existential crisis, kind of.
Well, there's so many different things going on in the world, and things happen so quickly. So sometimes it's just difficult for the mind to understand what's going on. And
also, we needed some time to really figure out what the future of our channel is and is going to be.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just get a burnout and you need a little time off. And I think we needed that. But I mean, the last here in August, we've been
since we got back from our mainland trip.
Yeah.
And we have been healthy. Actually, things has been going very well. Like we had energy again.
And Amelia, as you know, Amelia, she started a food vlog.
which has not been great for my diet, if I have to be honest. The last 2 weeks of my diet has been like this, completely steady. I haven't lost anything, but
it's an investment.
We're gonna adapt very soon. But honestly, guys, I'm so happy to see all these different countries in the comment section. I saw so many countries that I didn't even expect would watch our videos.
And so many nice comments already, and people from all around the world.
I saw a couple of people from Brazil, and I am happy to inform you guys that we are coming to visit you soon.
Oh, Amelia, you're already telling people the big news.
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah. Sorry. So, wow, so many comments. First, okay, so wrap up Amelia's food channel, and hello to everybody who just joined. We have been live now for 6 minutes, and we haven't been live streaming for 6 months, just so you know. Yeah. So we might be a little bit rusty.
Also, this time we are not enjoying white wine while doing this, which is also not very much.
As Edwin asked, is that alcohol, or are you off?
It's a very big Bailey.
Yeah, no, we actually. I've been on keto for the last 30 days now. Been super healthy. I've had 4 glasses of white wine. Actually, yesterday
you had 3 of them,
I had 3 glasses of white wine. 2 glasses of white wine, 1 glass of red wine, and then I had a glass of white wine 2 weeks ago or something. But nothing more than that. And 88 kilos from 97. So that's almost 9 kilos. That's 9 kilos. And Amelia, you're down.
I feel bad about saying my beginning weight because it was so bad.
I mean, yeah, but
I did lose 7 kilos. Probably 9, but I'm not gonna say more. And I still need another 9.
Yeah, we still need a lot of weight, but yeah. And guys, if you haven't seen Amelia's new food blog, you have to go and subscribe.
Yes, and also go to the Instagram, because today, for example, I just asked everybody what kind of dishes you would like to see, and I got a bunch of good ideas for recipes I can create. So I'm gonna do that in the future.
And I'm just gonna write here what the name is. It's How's It Cooking. That's the name of the channel, and you can just search for it on YouTube, and it'll come up as a first result. Subscribe to my baby girl. She already has 2,400 subscribers.
Thanks to you guys.
That's amazing. That really is.
That also gives. I have to live up to it very soon. Actually,
I'm gonna put the link here. That's easy too. I'm gonna put the link here. I put the link now. So Amelia, she is an amazing chef, and we have already uploaded 9 videos, 8 or 9 videos in 2 weeks.
Some very simple videos actually. So I'm cooking food that everyone can cook. So it's nothing too. I'm trying to make everything easy, so there's nothing out there where you would be like, whoa, that seems.
But I mean, I guess you'll be doing sometimes also something more complex.
I think I will do a gourmet series because that's what I prefer to do. I love that, but later. But
we already have Francesina.
We have Francesina and Bifana and Meshu Espulhau Pato.
Caldo Verde.
Cataplana. We have a keto recipe as well. Because we have a lot of you guys that ask for keto recipes. So I uploaded Jon's almost daily lunch, which is keto pizza.
Oh my God, yeah.
He eats that a lot.
Anyway, more Italian food. More Italian food will be coming up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
So anyways, if you're into cooking and food and all that, this is the new #1 food channel in the world. Ranked by me. Oh my God. Roberto is here. That's our good friend Antonio.
Hi.
Jon, can you share with us your daily skincare routine? Do you apply exfoliating gel cream prior to the ice pack or after? Funny you ask, Antonio. I do it both before and after.
And Jon also.
And look here, like this. I forgot this bud here, so now I have, a holy.
But you also sleep with this weird. So Jon, he buys this weird hummus and he puts it on his face, and then he goes to bed with hummus. Yeah. And it's very messy, but it works. It brings out all the glow, It's very pretty.
Marvin.
Oh, wait, Marvin.
Marvin with another generous donation.
Oh my God.
My wife loved your kitchen setup and the pots and pans. Bifana and Cataplana.
Thank you.
You know,
actually, I'm in love with our pots and pans that we recently got. It's a bit of an expense, but it's worth it. Yeah. I'm very happy. We had these very toxic pans that we didn't even know they were toxic. We just watched these videos about how to maintain pans and stuff, and we realized that our pans were really bad.
And apparently, this is just a tip that everybody should know. If you have pans with Teflon,
and the Teflon is broken.
Yeah, but even with Teflon, you have what's called PE and PO, something like that. Yeah, it's toxins that's released into the food. So essentially, if you have cheap pans and pots, you will
not only cheap. Some of the most expensive pans.
Okay, too. Yeah, but anyway, get the good ones because it might actually save you from cancer.
I mean, it's a good idea to look it up. I was terrified when I saw.
Yeah, but we are getting sick because
we're already dying of cancer.
Anyway, so as Luis Vasconcelos is asking, are you buying a new apartment in Lisbon?
We are not buying.
But we're going to talk about Lisbon, and because as the title says of this live stream here is that, do we miss Lisbon too much? How do we feel here in Madeira? We've been living here for 6 months, 7 months.
7 months.
Oh my God, 7 months already.
It's so fast.
How do you feel? 7 months in Madeira. Do you get island fever?
I don't get island fever per se because I know we can just get an airplane to somewhere else. But sometimes I do want to go and see something else than the island. But with that said, I am so happy on the island. Yeah. I can feel how I have adapted to the island life.
I think it's a lot about the mindset. You know, if you keep wanting to do what you always did, like for example in Lisbon, we would always go somewhere every 2 weeks or 3 weeks. We would go on like a journey to the north or the east or the south,
which
or to Madeira.
I very much did prefer. I love that.
I mean, I miss that a lot. But now with your food vlog, also, it feels more like you feel more grounded here, and you just relax and enjoy. I mean, this is a paradise if you think about it. And if you saw our last video on a scooter, we got a scooter. If you didn't see one of our second last video, I made it. She got a scooter, and now we're scooting around Bali style here.
And I gotta say, having a scooter on I know it's not a tropical island, but in my world,
it's kind of tropical. I mean, it is kind of tropical.
It's almost like you step into like this weird fairy tale world. That's just what happens. You feel so free.
Yeah, we're gonna do a road trip scooter tour.
And now I don't want to do anything in the car. I'm like, let's sell the car. Let's just take the scooter. And I just found this backpack that you can put on your belly actually, and then you can place Lara in it and tie her, so she can sit on my belly when we go scootering.
Yeah. Anyway.
There are so many comments this time. Yeah. Let's read some.
Flavio asks, how do you deal with the algorithm and Portugal content? I believe the cooking vlog is a new opportunity to raise subscriptions. Congrats for the excellent idea. Well,
yeah, it has definitely been. I mean, cooking is something I like doing and I like sharing and have been sharing with friends before. And I've been trying small tests on Instagram where you guys really much liked it. And then with people not traveling so much, and in the general, even if you want to travel, it's very difficult to travel. And
a lot of people are not traveling even though they can. For example, through Sagres vacations, there are people, even though they're vaccinated, they got the jabs and everything, they're still reluctant to travel. And you know, when the whole pandemic thing started, we were just like, we were on a roll. We were on national TV. We got 11,000 subscribers in 1 month, and then just
one day to
another, essentially. So we feel like we have been limited in our in our growth. I mean,
but also we have to think differently, because if I know that I used to go and I would look at hotels, even at destinations that I didn't know about. I would look at YouTubers that live places I would never move to. But just because if I saw something cool, I had the opportunity to go there. But if you don't feel that way, you don't really research. And the algorithm clearly picks up on this, right?
So now with the food vlog, you know, there's endless potential because everybody loves food. Everybody can relate. We're not limited by barriers in terms of Portuguese people and people who love Portugal. It's not as niche, so that's good. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Pulup Opus, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
10 Singaporean dollars. I miss Singapore, actually.
Me too. Oh my God, some of the food in Singapore. Okay, that's another. It's a long topic.
About your Madeira apartment, you said you mentioned sound, noise from dogs, and music. Would you recommend to buy this apartment? Are there other issues? I mean,
to be honest, I figured now that no matter where you live on Madeira, you will have the dogs.
It's almost impossible to avoid it. But I will say we have these 3 dogs here that are just next level loud. I mean, it's just so terrible how it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, 1 o'clock, any time of the day. And then you have the hotel right now. But I think it's only in July, August, maybe September that they're playing music. But they're not playing music Friday. It's Monday through Saturday.
It's Sunday to
it's
Monday night.
It's Monday to Saturday. It's 6 weeks, 6 days a week that they're playing,
Friday.
And they're playing so loud that we can play music ourselves.
Yeah. To answer your question, I think if I
don't know if I would buy this apartment. This one is 550,000 euros
to buy.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Maybe, I don't know. I love the apartment, but
no, I would probably buy it.
Maybe.
I don't know if
we love the apartment.
Yeah, it's a very nice apartment.
Have you been to Paris before? Yes, we have. But
I loved Paris, but my problem with Paris, no, not with Paris, but when I visited Paris, it was with work, and it was during a Maison Object, which is like the largest, interior design thing. And I didn't see Paris. It was like, all I saw was like when I went from my hotel, I stayed on to the actual thing. Yeah. So I drove past everything, which is sad.
I like Paris, but I've heard that it changed a lot and for the worse. That's what I've been hearing from local people there.
But we have to go there and see for ourselves. We don't.
Yeah, but it's not a priority right now. Yeah. Flavia, thank you so much. $10. How do you feel about taking a flight every time you have to go to the land?
No problem.
Madeira's airport seems very scary. Well, I mean, it's not scary. It's like when you like. This is these clickbaity titles on YouTube, like the world's most dangerous airport. There's no such thing as a dangerous airport. It's a difficult airport to land and take off from, and that's why you need to have pilots who know how to do that. But it's not like this is a 50-50, you know?
No. But sometimes we didn't have this happen to us, but some friends of ours, they did, where they were landing and then all of a sudden they just went up again because it was too unsteady. And some people will say, oh my God, that's dangerous. But in reality, it's just the pilots having control over the situation and knowing how to read the landing. So now, you know what, going to Lisbon, for example, now is like you go in the airport, you have downloaded a series or something, and before you even sit down and start watching, you're already there.
Yeah, it's just the testing upon arrival. That's a nightmare. I hate that.
But I understand the concern, because when we went to YouTube before we moved here and visited here the first time, I saw this rainy footage and the airplane going like this, and I was like, we're gonna go there.
Learn European Portuguese online. Good luck with the food channel. Thank you so much. What is your favorite restaurant in Alentejo? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Celso.
Celso is very good. But I was thinking about that little place where the
Dom Diniz?
No.
No.
It's in Évora. It's the husband and the wife. It's tiny. It has like
Botequim.
Botequim, yeah.
Botequim something. It's oh my God.
It's basically
some of the best meat I've ever had. But Celso in Villanova Milfons.
That's very good. Celso.
And then Botequim. Botequim in Évora. Unbelievable. It's only like 6 or 7, 8 people you can sit there, so you have to be early.
Where is the area where we went to Bubu? It was called Bubu. It was with Shuel on our Sagres trip. Bubus. It was like
Bubus.
It was with the head.
It was right south of right next to Sagres and also Setúbal.
Okay, so that's not
Pamela.
Yeah,
Castello da Pamela.
Okay, sorry guys.
Okay. To be fair, the Madeira airport was widened sometimes in the 90s. I think it was actually in the 70s or 80s. No, I think there was an accident where 170 people died because the runway used to be so short.
Yeah, that that was during takeoff, right? That was when they took off.
No, landing. It has to be landing. I think that was the 70s, so I don't imagine they waited that long to extend it. What's your favorite restaurant at Madeira at the moment?
Oh my God, La Fundo.
La Au Fundo. It means in the bottom. It's in the old town.
Sense if you see it. It's so good. And Mario is the son of the owner, and they kind of run it together, him and his father. And it's like you just feel at home. And then the food is amazing.
And the atmosphere is unbelievable because you're sitting on the old street, cobblestone, and the evening light, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's very nice. But then also I gotta say Hoyo Hoyo.
Hoyo Hoyo, our dear friend Celso. His name is Celso. He's a Mozambican guy, unbelievable chef.
He makes the best chicken I've ever had.
Yeah,
it's okay, whatever. We shouldn't talk.
There's a lot of good restaurants.
We're on a diet, guys. Let's not talk too much.
Yeah, it's terrible. The accident was in 1977.
Okay.
Lau Fundo Ótimo. Can you tell us about locals in Madeira? I don't know what that means. The question.
Local people?
I don't know. Yeah, but tell us about locals in Madeira.
They are like Portuguese, but they are more island people. So they are more sticking together, being close to each other, helping each other out. It's a more close community than for example Lisbon.
Yeah.
But I think that's normal.
Yeah.
Because it's an island and they help out each other in a different way that they do in Lisbon.
I think people here are much more relaxed and laid back as opposed to Lisbon. You don't have the same hustle and bustle. You don't have traffic. The weather is always good. There's a lot of things protective
towards like their values and
I
find
maybe
a little bit.
But
that's not in a negative way, by the way. It's just,
people don't stress as much here. I guess it's an island thing, like it's not. People are not as career obsessed as in Lisbon. It's not about building a big career and climbing the ladder of success.
I think they're more like people from villages, like not small villages, but like bigger villages around the mainland.
Anyway, Anthony Robinson.
Anthony, thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh my God, I found somewhere last week that I don't think you've been to yet. Amarant, so beautiful, and food was awesome.
We love Amarant.
We've actually been there twice.
And we went recently, and it was beautiful, but they have covered up there. They are currently restoring the church and a couple of buildings there. So I would say go in 2 months or something when everything is done. But it's amazing. I love them.
Yeah, and Amarant is a little town in the north, for those of you who don't know. Beautiful, beautiful.
It's close to Dodo, right?
Yeah. Polup Opus, again from Singapore. Thank you so much.
You saw our Singapore vlog.
I saw your Singapore vlogs and many others. Life is okay here in Singapore, but I think Madeira and Europe is easier to travel now in pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to live in Singapore or Phuket? I would never live in Phuket. No. And I mean, Singapore is nice, but I don't know if I would live there. I
think if I was very, very rich,
it's too polished. I think Singapore is nice, but it's still too polished, and I think it's just so outrageously expensive.
Yeah.
Like I remember, I was paying 17 euros for beer. 17 euros for beer, and
he always does. It's so annoying.
17. So yeah, that's crazy.
But I will say I would love to explore Singapore more, because we did figure last time we went there, we realized that there's much more to Singapore than the posh life. It has a lot of soul and a lot of different cultural impacts. It's a very nice country for such a small country too.
Yeah. Philippe Grassa. Thank you so much, Philippe. Coming over to Portugal to visit family and unwind September, October. Maybe Tavia, Montgordo, and VRSA. I don't know Montgordo or VRSA. Good work, guys. Keep it up. Thank you so much.
I love Tavira, by the way. But I don't think we've been to Montgordo and whatever VRSA is.
Versa.
Yeah, But thanks.
Yeah. Are you planning on going to Mavao and Castello de Vide?
Mavao, yeah.
We've been wanting to go there. Well, they're right next to each other, no? Or is it Castello de Vide? Is that up? Yeah. Yeah, both places are on the list and have been for a long time.
I mean, we have so many places we still want to go on the mainland too. And even Azores. I mean, I can't believe, Jon, that we didn't go to Azores this year.
Yeah. Yet. No, but we are maybe actually going to Azores in October. Maybe.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
We'll see.
But as we always also, as Melia mentioned earlier, we're going to Brazil for a month in November.
Yeah.
1 month, and we're bringing the camera.
Certain areas.
We're gonna do a video soon about it where we just go through, because we're going with 2 friends, actually our neighbors. And
they used to live in Brazil.
Yeah.
So they are from Belgium and Romania, and they have been traveling a lot. And they said Brazil is amazing. And they also say that obviously there is so much Portuguese influence there. So it's going to be very interesting to see what we can pick up in the next Portuguese colony. So
I'm a bit, everybody says that Brazil is super dangerous and everything, but let's see. I think sometimes the media are painting a worse picture than reality. And I mean, when we talk with our friends, our neighbors who know a lot of people there, they say it's fairly normal, and everything you hear is
we will go and we will see for ourselves.
Yeah, but we will see.
We'll see. Maybe we come home with a broken leg and no money.
Oh, Stefan Brandt,
that's a good friend.
My old roommate is here. Yo, what's cracking? Stefan, can you guys congratulate Stefan? He just had 2 babies. Well, not just, but
he had 1 baby, and then he had a horse, and then he had another
2 children in 2 years. That's just having, you just basically had 2 kids.
That's how my fellow countrymen from Egypt would do it. So congratulations, Stefan.
Mr. Dance asked, where in Brazil are you going?
We're going to Rio and Floribiana.
We have 2 weeks in Rio, and then 17 days in Florianopolis.
Yeah. But Rio is gonna be our base where we jump. We're gonna go different places. We're gonna make a whole video about all the things and places we are gonna see.
Yeah. So have a guide in Brazil, tell you what it's safe. Well, our friend Gio, who we are going with, he actually lived in a favela in Brazil, so I mean he would know where it's safe and where it's not safe.
And not just a serious favela.
Yeah. Jeanette, your friend Jeanette is here, Amelia.
Jeanette, oh my God, she's like, what did she say? I didn't see it.
You have to come to Denmark.
Yeah, I know. So we haven't been home for some time. I feel actually we have, but
what are you talking about? We just went to Denmark.
I just miss my friends.
We were home. I was 18 days in Denmark. Is 17 days too long?
No, I was busy. I saw everyone. It was amazing. But I really miss people from home. And the COVID thing hasn't really made it easier to go home. It's so expensive to go home just for a weekend or something. It's impossible.
Yeah, but
but
I
do miss
Denmark for Christmas. That's how it is. Yeah, no expensive watches in Brazil.
No, we're actually not gonna bring anything. We have a friend staying in the apartment while we go.
Yeah.
And he's gonna take care of all our valuables.
Yeah, it's I'm gonna wear my I have the first series of Apple Watch. That's what I'm gonna bring to Brazil.
I'll bring maybe I'll bring my Apple Watch.
Have you ever asked for permits for your drone flights, or have you ever had problems with the police? Your drone search are fantastic. Yes, Bobby, issues. I always apply for permits and I follow the rules always.
And that's next question.
Wow, a lot of vaccinated questions. Have you taken? No, we have not.
We haven't taken it.
35,000 homicides a year in Brazil. Well, I mean, if you put it like that, you have to keep in mind that Brazil is
That's not normal.
But but I mean, there's 200 million people in Brazil. It's a huge country. So if you divide 200, if you take 200 million divided by 75,000, I don't know, like what is the? It's still 75,000. What is? What you do. Yeah, but per 100,000, how many murderers is that compared to other? I don't know. Whatever. We'll be careful, of course. We're street smart. We've been traveling, or we've been to Cape Town. We've been to South Africa. So we even went to a township in Cape Town with I mean, no one can say what's gonna happen, but we are not gonna go to Brazil and be all flashy and dumb tourists. Yeah. So Amalie, we haven't really addressed the title in the video. No, the reason we are here talking to you guys. Well, but beyond, sorry, I have to go get some water. But Amalie, are we moving? Are we not moving back? We are not moving back to Lisbon. Let's start saying that. Maybe we're moving halfway there. But so even when we decided to come and live in Funchal, we talked about, wouldn't it be nice if we had a second place in Funchal? And then it was too expensive to keep both at that time, and it would be a little too much. So now we are thinking maybe with the prices going down in Lisbon on the real estate and whatever, we are actually considering getting a second apartment on the mainland, because then when we want to go do trips and filming trips in Portugal, as we are still doing, even though we live here in Madeira, it would be nice to go back to Lisbon and edit and just be there sometimes, you know? Yeah, but we have not found an apartment yet, and it also depends on finances and all these things. Prices have gone down. You can get a lot more. Like, for example, for 1,000 euros in Lisbon, you can get actually a nice apartment in the center. Even like I saw this apartment, 1,200 euros, but it was a 3-bedroom apartment in Graça. Yeah. And when we moved to Portugal, when we moved to Lisbon, there were one apartment that was new for rent, and it was 2,200, and we thought that was normal back then. Yeah. So I mean, you were like the old school followers would remember when we moved to Portugal, we paid 2,500 euros for a 1-bedroom apartment. I mean, that was just insane. So prices have definitely fallen down in Lisbon, and that makes it more viable for us to consider an extra apartment. But it will not be this year. No, because we're traveling non-stop. We have some travels lined up, and actually we are going to Lisbon for some time now. We're going to Lisbon, in 2 weeks. Jon is surprising me with something for my 30 years birthday. Oh, and Idris. Well, you'll get to see that. Idris, thank you so much. He asks, what are some good places to live in Portugal if you like the suburbs? 75 degrees temperature. Good access to a big city. What do you think of Caldas da Rainha? Caldas da Rainha? I feel like I haven't been there. Isn't that like next to that? Isn't that close to Leida? Caldas Rainha? I feel like it's it is around Óbidos. Well, I mean, it's a beautiful area. I mean, but I think it's not in terms of the weather. The wind, it's not that good. Winter there's a lot of rain starting from that area actually in north. There's a lot of rain, a lot of clouds. I would seek more south, Algarve, if you want the 75 degrees and good weather all year round, Algarve. Otherwise, you're looking Lisbon area. Lisbon, but like the winter in Lisbon is pretty miserable. I think you're over exaggerating. Okay. But I think south of Lisbon, a little south of Lisbon in the Sesimbra area, it's a great area, and you can still get pretty good prices for houses. I mean, it's a nice area. Yeah. How about you get an RV? An RV? Van. Oh yeah, I wanted the Defender. That's not an RV. A Defender? That's not an RV. I mean, we're not gonna get a Defender because it's apparently I've been looking at them. They're so expensive, and when I see them, I don't think of them as so expensive. I mean, it's easy. Cool. It's easy to romanticize about the RV life, but I mean, we follow. RV is like a big. Sorry. I mean, that wouldn't make sense here in Madeira. No, but it would be fun on the mainland, and I've been obsessed with it for a while. But I also know that it's not that great when it comes down to it, because depending on who you are. I mean, all the YouTubers I've seen who started like, let's get an RV. I mean, you can tell they get the views, but their lives are miserable. Oh my God.
And they stop after some time. You know, they all stop.
I mean, it's just one problem after the other, and you can't just park the RV wherever you want. It's like you can't just go to the beach and let's park it there. No, you need permits and all that. It's just a nightmare, and then you have to empty your old shit and get new water.
Though.
I mean, if it's a super nice one, yeah, I would love it. But yeah, I don't know. If it's the one Justin Bieber have, I could do it.
Okay, that's a tour bus. Well, that's like he has this luxury tour bus. But I think it's the interior is like it's like such an expensive bus, and then it just looks like, I don't know, any other bus. Okay, whatever.
So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, what's new with you guys? Did you see our video we uploaded today, by the way? We uploaded a 30-minute drone video from Portugal.
Yeah. But Jon did it, and he forgot to include Porto. I got very mad at him.
Well, I mean, I did it on purpose. I didn't forget it. We have endless amount of.
So you're gonna do more and more.
Yeah.
And more.
So we can do part 2, part 3, part 400.
Good.
Essentially.
Good, Anya.
Good, Anya. So yeah. Still going strong on cryptos. Yeah, of course. Crypto's life to the moon.
Why did you should have worn your T-shirt?
Oh yeah.
You got a T-shirt for his birthday.
It says XRP to the moon.
And then when our friend ordered it for him when crypto was on the way to the moon, and then when it finally arrived to our address, it was like going to hell.
Yeah, but he came back. But I mean, yeah, I think if as an investment, I think crypto is very just invest in the right ones, and that's it. Another $10 from Pulup Opus.
Thank you.
Is it easy to find all the fresh ingredients in Madeira for cooking? I saw you have special coffee and fish meats. Is there online delivery also? That's a difficult one.
So if you want to cook traditional Portuguese cuisine, you can get amazing ingredients, and all of them on the island. Fresh produce, organic. You can even call farms and they will bring it to you. But like something like so simple as estragon, I can't get my hands on it. I have been searching for 7 months for good chili. I just recently found it. And like, I like to cook Asian food and Mexican food, and a lot of the Asian ingredients that I would normally just go down and buy in Lisbon because there are so many Asian stores. I can't get them, and it's fresh ingredients, so I can't ship them from the mainland. I mean, that is difficult.
I think one of the main,
I'll be creative.
The biggest problem, like one thing I hate the most about Madeira is that the supermarkets, it's Pingo Doce and Continente. That's it. You don't have any special niche supermarkets, really.
No, but you have small farmers, like
farmers,
where farmers would go bring. But it's a lot of the same. But I mean, I don't complain because the flavor of all the ingredients here are amazing. But you can't get anything.
Yeah, but it's also like if you want to go to the supermarket, it's always a big supermarket. So there's no small ones. So it always takes 40 minutes because the queue is always long. I really hate the supermarkets here.
Yeah,
I really do.
Especially if we want to buy something like fresh milk or...
Yeah.
But actually, I spoke with our neighbor yesterday because both of us are like trying to do all these keto recipes at the moment because her boyfriend is also on keto.
Yeah.
So something like pure, real heavy cream.
Doesn't exist. But it doesn't exist in Portugal at all.
No, our little organic store in Lisbon, he had it on a big tank, and you would take it yourself.
Yeah, well, but yeah,
it's like
it's not a problem.
Every time I buy the cream, if I want it not to have sugar, I can't. It's not heavy cream. But I mean, this is just us being spoiled. This is just to answer your question that you cannot buy all these special ingredients. But we have a lot of fish here that you don't get on the mainland, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Alex says, I don't trust investing in cryptocurrencies. I think it's all a scam. Well, Alex, I can tell you what is a scam. That is the money you get from your job. Because, for example, when they do the stimulus checks, like they do in the United States, if you take all the dollars that are in existence and then suddenly you make more dollars. Then you add them to the pile, and then all the dollars you have, they become less worth.
Yes, inflation.
So essentially, every time Joe Biden he gives you $2,000, he takes a value from the money you already have in your savings. So the real scam here is the dollars and basically the euros and all the coins you have around the world. That's the scam. So having all your money just in dollars and euros or whatever, it's not a good, in my opinion.
But
not financial advice. They always have to say that, I think. But yeah, no, I mean some of the cryptos are definitely scams. But
I totally understand why people are still a little, do you call it reluctant?
Yeah. But I mean,
I get it. And also, if you want to spend your money, your crypto, you still have to convert them into what you call a scam, right? But I'm all for crypto, by the way. I'm just saying I get why people are.
Yeah. Anyway, Lucinda Butler, thanks so much. #1 fan.
Thank you. That's such a sweet little icon.
It's amazing.
It's cute.
Just to wrap up the crypto thing, please give us some hidden crypto gems. Okay, XRP. I love XRP. ADA. But that's just because my neighbor, he convinces me that it's okay. And then you have what's it called? EWT. I think is gonna go crazy. EWT. And then you have Matic, Solana, and Hedera, and Algorand. Okay, that's it. Dom Guerra, thank you so much. Just moved from London to north of Portugal, Montalegre, between Braga and Chaves. Now have the option of Machico or Montalegre. Cool. Welcome to Portugal. What do you mean the option of Machico or Montalegre? Like you not sure on Montalegre? Machico, that's here.
Machico, yeah, that's on Madeira, no?
Yeah. I mean, I would probably pick Machico because it's too cold in the winter up north.
I think I mean, for us, because we like the hot weather, but.
Yeah, but welcome. XRP, no, please. Tokenomics is horrendous. No, I don't think so. But let's not get into.
No, this is not an XRP or like a financial advice channel, okay?
Yeah.
It's not. And there are a lot of people who are going for some very different coins that is in our portfolio, and that's okay. Everyone do what they believe in. It's like stocks, Yeah. You invest in what you believe in.
So, yeah. Love you guys. Where is Lara? Hi, Ari. He's Lara, say hi. Hi.
She was like sleeping. She was like, "What's going on?"
Hi guys. Hi guys. Lara, you have to say hi. Don't be rude.
She's like, "Get me away from here." So much light. As you can see here, we have this huge light on the other side.
So yeah, Lara, she's here with us.
Lara is here, but she's good at relaxing when we are on camera.
Yeah.
She knows it. But yeah, let's read some. We have so many comments.
It is snowing in Canada. No way.
Oh my God.
In August?
That's insane.
I mean, unless you're maybe in Yellowknife, but I mean, not in okay. I was planning to move to Lisbon next year, but I was watching your videos last couple of days, and I'm starting to have doubts between Lisbon and Madeira.
I mean, it all depends on who you are. We love Madeira, but if you want like the cosmopolitan feel that Lisbon provides, it's not here.
I mean, sometimes we do miss the hustle and bustle of Lisbon, definitely. And also, just having the option of taking the car somewhere, like driving to Porto, driving to Algarve, going to the middle of nowhere in El Dentejo. I mean, that's one thing we miss a lot. And in terms of online shopping, I found out that if you shop on Amazon, Spain or Germany, it's very fast.
It's convenient as well. It's easy.
Sometimes 2 to 3 days from your order.
Lara is
Hi, Lara.
Okay, Lara.
Okay, star of the show. You're live.
She likes the attention.
So yeah, it's actually we haven't. Still waiting. We're still waiting for our. Actually, we said that we were going to be doing camping in the wild.
Yes.
And we have literally stacked packages from the floor up until here.
With things.
But we need our jet boiler, our boiler to cook, and it's like
in the pans and cooking.
In the pans, yeah. But that's the only thing we need, and that's been 20 days on the way. So sometimes, it's a nightmare. But I can't wait to get started with the camping.
Yeah, me neither.
You me neither.
me. I can't wait either. How do you? Is it wrong? Is it wrong?
No. Yeah, it is me neither. It says me too.
Okay, sorry.
So brain fog.
Yeah, we always agree that Jon is the one reading, but he always get these brain fogs where like
brain frogs.
Frogs. I said I didn't say that.
The brain fog. Okay. It's been a long day, Amelia. This is Amelia's way when she looks come. It's like, okay, let's go up in the start. Okay.
Not in the start, but we skipped over so many comments.
Yeah, we can't read. We can't read every single comment. Oh, boom! There is a comment from Polu. Yeah, we just need more super chats. Then it's much easier to. Wow! Thank you so much. Did you mean online order from Amazon? Spain is faster, Madeira or Lisbon?
Both.
It's on Madeira. I can tell you that we have had around 25 orders the last month. And
they're all coming.
Some of them have been like a week, 10 days, but most of them between 2 to 5 days.
Yeah, it's really fast. It's very nice. It's convenient.
But but if you order from any Portuguese web shop, it's like 2 weeks. It's so weird how it's like as soon as it's. Actually, I still haven't figured out why it is, because you get it with CTT here, which is usually shit. But they're the one delivering. I don't know. Anyway, it's gotten better delivery here in Madeira, because it was very bad in February and March and April, and then like.
I think it also depends on the world situation. If everything is locked down, it takes longer. And now everything is about open, so people they're working.
I was asked to pay taxes on my Rolex watch in Porto Airport. What do you mean? If you
you came from the States with a new watch?
Did you buy it or what?
Or were you just wearing it?
That sounds ridiculous. Unless you had box and papers with you. I mean, why would they suddenly charge you for,
It's normal though if you come from the States, for example, and you come with this new shiny watch.
Yeah, but you have to be super unlucky.
Yeah, that they catch you.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do you shop your clothes? That's actually a very good question, because we don't shop much clothes. Where do you shop at Naked?
I shop a lot of Naked. I forgot where this is from. Is this from Naked? Most of my clothes is from Naked.
Yeah.
And it's a Swedish brand, and it's not cheap, but it's definitely it's cheap. It's affordable. Yeah. It's like something like this would be 20 euros. It's very good.
I never buy. I very rarely buy clothes. When I do, I go to. You just went
crazy, like you only found this. Actually, also a Swedish brand.
That's like 3 months ago. That's 3 months ago.
Yeah, I know. But then you bought like 5 pairs of like 2 shorts or 2 long. You buy a lot when you buy.
It's not that bad. So yeah. No,
I
but
also shop a lot in Sarah.
We're gonna be shopping a lot in Brazil.
We were told by our friends.
They have amazing shopping malls. No bucks, nothing. For the Rolex queen, she got no bucks. That's okay.
That's insane.
I don't think they can enforce that. Amelia, my wife wants to know, where did you buy the umbrella? I don't even remember.
Oh, the one we have that has the.
It's called Bali umbrella.
Bali umbrella NL. It's from the Netherlands.
Yeah, search Bali umbrella and then it's NL, Netherlands.
Yeah, and the other one we got from.
What's the name? What was the store in there? It's in Saldanha in Lisbon.
Yeah, but I just told someone else on Instagram.
I can't even remember.
Jiva.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you live in Lisbon, this is the one, JIWA.
It's in Saldanha, and we got the other one there, and that's actually my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. Alentejo, 45 degrees right now. I mean, that's why we shouldn't live there ever. 45 degrees. Can you imagine that?
I mean, I don't have the same problem with heat as you do.
45 degrees.
It's hot, but
that's too much.
But then you just stay in the shade and you put some cold water on your face when you work on your farm.
Yeah, but you can't grow anything there during summer because it's so dry. That's what I've heard. So if you want to be self-sustainable, it's not that easy.
No?
But I'm not sure.
I have no idea. I don't know nothing about that kind of stuff.
Oh, Frank Cutrone, he says, meet and greet your fans. You know, we've been talking about a meetup forever, but then COVID came.
COVID hit and we were like so close. We have found we went looking at this place where we used to live in Ajuda. And we were like, this is the place, and we're going to do this and that. We're just going to wait for it to get hotter. And then COVID happens. And it wouldn't be very good to do a meetup and invite like 400 people under COVID, right?
I mean, I think it's fine, but
a lot of people probably wouldn't come either.
But yeah, we are
going to do a meet and greet.
It's like, is it possible? I don't know about events and like, then you have to do testing and all that. I mean, we're just going to wait until we can do it without all kinds of restrictions. So hopefully soon. Yeah. So is it legally possible to reduce taxes in Portugal for freelancers and digital nomads? Is NHR the only choice?
There are.
I mean, the NHR, the NHR is essentially 0% taxes. So what more do you need? But it's only for 10 years. Only 10 years.
Which is amazing. Can you imagine?
Yeah. Wow, Nick Webber.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you so much.
That's so nice of you.
Jon, buy your parents a drink on me next time they visit. They are always a riot.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Very nice.
Yeah, I wonder when they'll come here again. Probably next year or something.
Yeah, I think they would probably come like after Christmas or something.
It's really a nightmare to get to Madeira from Denmark because, you know, first of all, okay, flights just opened up directly to Lisbon from Copenhagen. But it's so expensive to get here. I mean, you would, like, when we went back to Denmark in June, we paid...
It was like 1 year budget.
We paid 1,400 euros for 2 round-trip tickets from Funchal to Copenhagen.
And that's what we normally would use for 4 trips.
700 euros per person for a round-trip ticket. That is just insane. Okay.
Yeah, that hurt that one.
Yeah. So yeah.
So that's also why we haven't been home more this year. I think it's like too expensive.
But then you have restriction and lockdown, so it's been difficult.
But I think your parents would come. The problem is that even if you're vaccinated now, you have to get tested. So I'm not sure if they want to come. We'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, we will put $20 aside for mommy and daddy.
Yeah.
Although my mother, she requires a bigger budget.
Well, we'll chip in.
What do you think? Like, is apparently people think that we're very much in tune with taxes here. My wife and I, Canadians, plan to move to Portugal. I work in crypto and have tax questions. Well, yeah, we're not experts.
We're not the experts in taxes, to be honest.
Yeah,
we are just
There are people, but I mean, so far there are no taxes on crypto here. For example, I know that there was a Swiss guy who bought a Ferrari with his crypto, and he got flagged by the tax authorities, and and then they'll just tax him. Boom, full tax, as if it was a stock investment. So it's like kind of unclear how they do it.
But then I was recently told that an American guy bought a house on Madeira. Mm-hmm. With crypto as well,
but
because he was American, that nothing, and he bought on Madeira, nothing was. He didn't get flagged or anything.
I mean, but you don't. You can just be unlucky. Anyway, Pulubupus once again.
God, one more. What is up?
Amelia and Jon, my last super chat for today. Out of cash now.
I understand. Thank you.
Just wanted to say, me and my wife love your videos, humor, and how you adventure in life. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. appreciated.
Very much appreciated, and take care in Singapore.
Yes, and come visit when you can.
Yeah. Dom Guerra, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
My client, Mr. H. Weinstein, needs a place to stay for 24 hours, waiting for a connecting flight. You guys cool?
No, you cannot stay here.
Mr. Weinstein, always welcome here.
No, are you kidding me?
He has good connections. To have a self-sustainable rural life, you must think of something north of Lisbon.
In terms of
I think maybe the Silver Coast is a good place, or just Madeira. Madeira is amazing.
I mean, we have the volcanic soil. You can grow anything here. It's like sometimes when we went on the scooter the other day, actually, we drove and there was nothing. And then I just saw this papaya tree coming above the ground. I was like, wow.
So Anna Louise says, what's the situation with the house you showed, the house in Madeira you showed a few months ago?
There are tiles in it now.
They are progressing fast with the building. It's taking shape. We'll make a video about it.
But when there is more visual, like right now, so they have just made this very thick glass that are going in the pool. And that is something I want to go see when they fit that into the pool. And it's a long work, and a lot of the things that has been going on lately are all the things that are like inside, like the brain of the house, all these things that you don't really see, but you know they're getting done. So once it starts getting polished and we can do the interior, like the kitchen and bathrooms, I think we will go out and show you guys more.
But actually, two of the villas are already sold. And it was one of our subscribers who bought two of them. He bought one in Saudade and one in Aurora.
Yeah.
So already now they are going like hot bread. And we are actually also looking to build another project here in Funchal.
Let's not talk more about that yet.
It'll come later. But it's some apartments in Funchal.
It's very interesting. Don't say no more.
Yeah.
But we will spoil it later.
We will do updates on that. Jon, when are you gonna put a wedding ring on her finger? Who knows?
I already have a ring. I have a ring. You know, it's a nice ring from all my girls. You see.
This one is from one of those candy.
It's not. It's a very nice designer jewelry. Shut up. I also have this. Got them when I was 16. So watch out, Jon.
Yeah.
I have girls on my fingers.
Do more real estate. You know, thank you for saying that, Mark. Because when we did our last video when we said that we were going to buy this house, we got a lot of negative comments and feedback. Actually, a lot of negative backlash. People didn't like the idea of us buying a house like that. But
it doesn't have to be houses that I mean, so this was our dream and our house, but we can still do real estate on different price levels.
Actually, we want to do a video. We talked about it today. We want to do a video about real estate in general here in Madeira, and why it's a good place to invest.
Hi, Lara, you want to play?
Why it's a good place to invest right now. Because as we've been saying since we went here for the first time in 2019, Madeira is still undiscovered in many ways. And if you look at prices here compared to the rest of Southern Europe, you know, where do you go? Like if you go to Ibiza, a villa would be like of this standard we're building. It would be like maybe 10 million euros. So yeah.
But also, when we drive around on the island, we see so many abandoned houses, beautiful houses that are just asking for a new roof or whatever, you know. And you can probably get that cheap and fix it up. Hi, Lara. He always wants to play around 9 o'clock for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just.
So yeah. I actually, you know, it's kind of cheating with just like, oh, let's just get this house, and you know, we're not really invested in the building phase or anything. I think it would be super fun to buy an old house and then refurbish it.
That is something we've been wanting to do this since we got to Portugal, but I think
we're a bit scared of
exactly. So with the new house project that we are part of now, we can see all the process. We can see what's inside the house, you know. But if you go and it's okay. But if you go and you buy an old house, you can't see if there is mold somewhere or if something is not done correctly. But still, it has a charm. It really does.
Yeah.
If I won the lottery, I would buy 8 houses and I would just fix all of them up.
But I think what is crazy about Madeira, and that's what we noticed that on our scooter trip in our last video, that like there are so many houses just abandoned around the island. Yeah. Like just like beautiful houses, but worn down houses, and like so completely houses that need complete refurbishment, and that's something that I mean, that would be a fun project to buy one of these and then just go from house to house to house and then keep the original design, provided it's a beautiful. Because there are many ugly houses as well, like built in the 70s, 80s. I mean, and also cheap quality is one of the big problems with houses in general in Portugal.
From a certain era, from the 70s to the 90s, and then it stopped.
So yeah. Anyway, Tommy on XRP. XRP to the moon. Actually, Tommy, he's a YouTuber also. He does videos on XRP. I follow him. He does a lot of live stream. It's
so if you want to discuss crypto, you should head over there.
Yeah, if you're into XRP. Yeah. But you have to be part of the XRP army.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, Tommy, and keep up the good work. Hopefully XRP will take off within the next September. It should reach $2. Maybe.
Let's see. Luis says starting in 2022, foreigners will not be allowed to purchase real estate in Lisbon, Porto and Algarve. But I don't think that's true. It's just that they can't get the golden visa.
Yeah, it's a golden visa that
you can still purchase, but you just can't get the golden visa.
Yeah.
So you can.
But they removed the golden visa completely. You can only take advantage of the golden visa in Madeira, Azores, I think maybe. And then like somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
There are certain areas where you can do it. So it's very smart. The Portuguese government want people out of the city, going somewhere else.
I mean, it's good in one respect.
It's both.
Because the prices of Lisbon was just completely nonsense. I think actually it's kind of good they removed the golden visa from Lisbon.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would do it just like if it's rural Alentejo or something. Why would they remove it there? Like why wouldn't people be allowed to take advantage of the golden visa in Évora, for example?
I think that it was only Lisbon, Porto, and certain areas in Algarve, right? You can still do it in Coimbra.
Yeah, but I'm not sure actually.
Coimbra does need investment. It's filled with students, and they cannot fix a roof on an apartment, right? They need some. From out.
Anyway, Ari asked, Jon, do you think the markets are going to crash, and will that affect housing prices? You know, at this point, we sold our apartment in Copenhagen 4 years ago because we thought that the market would crash, and I can tell you that the prices have only gone up. So when you have this amount of money printing you see around the world, I mean,
it's gonna start with inflation, and then it's gonna.
I mean, prices will go up, but also money will be worth less because you have just more of all the fiat currency. And obviously, it'll take some time before you really get the inflation. But will there be a crash? I mean, it's right now we have the longest consecutive period without a huge without a recession ever in history. So it's like it's been 13 years. Normally it's 7-8 years between a recession. So you can trust the next crash will be it's not the Great Depression. It's going to be the greatest depression. And that's why, well, we've been saying this for a long time. You have to prepare yourself and protect yourself financially, save up money, put it in XRP or gold or silver. Do your research.
Yeah, that's all I would say. Do your research and decide from that.
And as Tommy on XRP says, inflation means invest.
Yeah,
you know, exactly. Like look at the stock market. This just keeps going up, even though like Amazon is 1.7 trillion. Like that's just unbelievable. 1.7 trillion. You know how much that is? That's like 10 years of the GDP of Denmark. One company.
Not more.
10 years. They can pay everything in Denmark for 10 years. That's how big it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So should we try and not talk more?
Well, I think it's very interesting.
It is, but it's not what our channel is about. We're going to talk about Lisbon.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I think prices are already going down in Lisbon. Actually, we wanted to make a video on.
That's a long time ago. Before we went to Lisbon last time, we wanted to actually have been online founding all these apartments, and they were so much cheaper. They were not cheap, but they were much less than they used to be. And that makes sense because a lot of them you could see on the photos that they used to be Airbnbs.
But there are a lot of concerns in terms of, I don't know, like investing in Lisbon. I think it's fine to buy something if you're going to live in it, but I don't know about investing to rent out, because you see with Airbnb, for example, right now, it's a mess. It's a mess because then they have curfew and lockdown suddenly just coming out of nowhere. So for most people, having Airbnbs in Lisbon is just not sustainable. So that's why you see the rental markets going down. It's so cheap compared to just 2-3 years ago, because all these Airbnb apartments, well, okay, we can't rent it out 2 months a year.
A lot of people and a lot of local people had like their grandmother's house, and they spent so much money in redoing and refurbish the house, and then whatever has happened the last 2.5 years has completely ruined their economy. So now they're forced to sell or rent out long term, and that of course drags the prices down as well. But it's a sad situation. It's a very sad situation, I think.
Yeah. It's funny to see how many people we have who are into finance and
it's very interesting.
Gold and silver is real. Cryptocurrency is huge gamble. I do agree, huge gamble. But Joe F, can I just tell you that the last 10 years gold is down 10%, and I wasn't gold.
We were in gold.
We were in gold and silver.
And silver.
But I mean, gold and silver it's massively undervalued, and it's manipulated extremely, but it keeps being like that. So yeah.
And when you think about it, unless you go purchase gold and you have it at home, like solid gold at home, you don't really know if it's worth it, right?
I always
it's just like investing in crypto. So you're just investing in gold, but you don't really know if you have the gold.
But my question is, like, so let's say you have gold and silver, like in like physical gold and silver, and you have a famine, okay? Like you can't get food, or you have, it's like 200 years ago, 500 years ago, you give a boot for a tomato. But how do you, who accepts like the gold?
I think if we ended in like
how do you value the
apocalypse, then maybe you would say, okay, my tomato is worth 10 grams of gold.
Yeah, anyway.
I mean, you would figure out a way. Humans figure out a way.
But yeah, I'd say I'd rather invest in my own little garden that can grow the food.
Yep.
So I don't have to buy it with silver. Yeah.
Oh, it's so fast. You guys are typing away.
Yeah. You buy.
Okay, you go.
How about what? If XRP hits $10, I will fly both of you to Lisbon and we'll get you a nice hotel and we'll meet up. All my trade.
Oh,
okay, Ari. If XRP hits $10,
we'll bring a nice present as well.
If XRP hits $10, we'll fly all our subscribers to Madeira.
Yeah.
They'll all stay at Belmont Reeds. No,
that's not how great it is. You won't take it easy.
Okay, yeah, that was okay. Everybody watching right now. And by the way, guys, we are 320 people watching, which is super nice because we started out being 36.
Yeah, so thank you for watching, guys.
And to all of you who just joined, because I don't suppose all of you came here from the beginning. Amalie, she started a food channel.
Yes.
Quick shout out! If you're not subscribed to Amalie's YouTube channel, she's an amazing chef. You have to go subscribe right now. Link is right.
I'm a home chef. I'm not a real chef, but I like to cook, and it's fun, and I enjoy it, and maybe you guys like it too. So go check it out.
It's called How's It Cooking. Amalie, she already has 2,400 subscribers.
A lot of you guys. Thank you. Oops, that was like
again. Boom. So
that's How's It Cooking.
Yeah. So yeah, if you like food, yeah, you should go subscribe.
And just go check it out because I've made some recipes from Portugal. I made caldo verde, francesinha, 2 types of bifana, cataplana. Just go check it out. And I will do much more Portuguese food and French and Italian and Danish even. Do you prefer living in Portugal over Denmark?
That's a stupid question.
If you could live outside of Europe, in which country would you live? Out of Europe, the continent, because I could live in Switzerland, which is technically.
Switzerland, it would be nice, but
it's still in the continent of Europe, you know.
I just heard that Switzerland is kind of like the people, like it's a kind of like a bit stiff. I feel like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, for tax purposes, it's a great country to live in, and it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And it's located.
Nature is amazing.
And it's located very nicely in the middle of Europe. So you have everything within 3-4 hours of driving.
But to answer the question, I think I would like to. Well, let's just act like the world was not the way it is. Then I would like to live in maybe Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's like we have a friend, Jon has a friend that lived in Mexico, and I saw some of his photos and videos on Instagram when he went, and I really liked the kind of, I found it to be very nice.
Yeah.
But I could also live in other like places in the world. I used to love Australia.
Yeah, oh my God, but Australia has really gone to shit, but that's a different story.
They have troubles.
Where would I live? You know, when I hear, and a lot you Portuguese people will probably be offended, but we haven't even been to Brazil, but the way our friend is selling it.
Let's go see for ourselves. I mean, everything. If you ask him, it's like, but when you go to Brazil, Amalie, the hairdressers are much better. When you go
everything
to Brazil,
is just amazing.
Everything is much better there, and I'm not sure. We'll go. We'll see. Yeah. I think everything is amazing in this country, so I'll see. He's basically an ambassador for Brazil, where we are ambassadors for Portugal. So it's like,
a lot of positive feedback on your cooking channel, Amalie.
Oh, really?
You know, as I said,
thanks, guys.
Amalie,
I really appreciate that.
Amalie, she will reach 100,000 subscribers before this channel here.
It will not be me; it will be us, because Jon is the filming guy.
Well, yeah, any monkey could do that. But but we just surpassed 70,000 subscribers, and oh my God,
it's been so tough.
We were in the 60,000s for a year. I think a year, maybe
since COVID happened. So it's more. It's a year and a half.
No, not that long, because we've surpassed 50,000 like last year, in the middle of last year, and then it just died. But I have to go see if people are actually subscribing to your channel, Amalie.
Huh?
I have to go see. Are people actually
subscribing? If you guys
subscribing?
have subscribed, I'll check it out. I can see it here.
Okay, so.
Okay.
You've only gotten 30, guys. You're a bit disappointing.
Come on, subscribe.
How's It Cooking? Search How's It Cooking, and then subscribe and hit the bell. And we'll
leave a comment, do all the things.
And let us know, and let Amalie know what she would be cooking.
Yeah. So if you go to my Instagram, How's It Cooking, on Instagram
or on YouTube.
But if you go there right now, there is a poll there where you can reply with your dish, and I'm gonna save all the answers, and I'm gonna cook probably all of them at some point.
Okay.
Unless you say pastis de natas.
Yeah.
I won't cook them again.
Well, you already cooked pastel de nata.
Well, that was not what I cooked. That was what I attempted to cook.
Yeah,
but that was not what I ended up serving.
I mean,
people.
It's yeah.
Did you guys buy new laptops? No, we didn't. But Jon's laptop has literally been repaired 3 times this year.
It's we have been YouTubing for 4 years now. Actually, 5 years almost.
Kinda.
4 years. And one problem that has remained ever since the beginning is that the laptop has never been able to keep up with the camera and the 1080 or 4K. And I have the most top spec MacBook Pro you can have, and it's been, I've had it replaced 4 times in 1 year and 3 months.
And even my computer is only 3 years old, and now when I want to open just Photoshop to do the thumbnails, it almost burns down. And it's actually not. It's supposed to be a good computer. It was very expensive. It's very frustrating and it's very annoying. But
they're coming with the new chip here in November. A new chip, so finally we can film in C-Log 3. Okay, now it's getting technical, but cameras or footage will be taken to the next level because Canon is also coming out with a new camera.
Why don't you just buy like a Microsoft and then buy like one of those like gamer computers where they can run like all these games and stuff? They
Microsoft,
should be able to,
you know, I'd rather.
I know I pushed it, but I just wanted you guys to see this.
You could pay me €1 million. To switch to Microsoft. I wouldn't do it.
I don't believe you. €1 million, you would still not do it
because I would lose that €1 million with being so much less productive.
I would call my friends from a potato if you gave me €1 million. I would do anything.
I can't work on a Windows
computer. How's the
computer.
Mosquito situation in Madeira?
Mosquitoes? Yeah. It's not a problem.
It's actually not a problem. Yeah. Last year, around November, there were mosquitoes, but not that many.
Sometimes.
We had a friend staying here with his wife, and he was like, he got mosquito. Every time we were outside, he had a new mosquito bite. But the rest of us, it's kind of, if you have a friend that has attracting the mosquitoes a lot, just have him around. Then it's not a problem.
So yeah, mosquitoes are not too bad. Although my feet have been eaten up. I just noticed. Yeah,
maybe they always smell. They like smelly things.
Yeah, that's very funny. Shaksa asked if we've been to Cape Town in South Africa.
Yes,
we have videos from there.
There for a month actually.
Yeah.
And I very much enjoyed Cape Town. Cape Town is not these days. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know, but
it's terrible.
Well, it seems terrible. But when we were there, it was much safer than anyone said. People were amazing. I really like Cape Town.
Yeah.
Like Cape Town.
Smash the like button and good night, Tommy XRP. Thank you again, Tommy. See you. I'll return the favor on your next live stream.
Yes, good deal.
What do you guys think about Coimbra and Braga? Have you? Well, we haven't been to Braga. Actually, we haven't really visited.
We went
Braga.
once, and we were the classical dumb tourist that you would see in Portugal, all over Portugal. We were like, oh, this place sucks. Where can I get my coffee? You know, we were just really dumb tourists. But I think we have to go. We wanted to go to Braga on this trip that we just had, but we didn't have time. So we are going to go and we are going to make a good video there, and we are going to tell you the impression there.
Honestly, Coimbra, I'm not a fan of Coimbra.
And I still don't get why. I like Coimbra.
Okay, I can tell you why. I think Coimbra is beautiful in the very center of the city, but it's a bit worn down. I think the buildings, it needs refurbishment to a very high extent.
But it's very charming.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not that much into. I would like to give it another try and maybe stay there for a few days. We haven't really been eating at the restaurants there. I would like to test the restaurants there, but yeah, I'm not impressed with it. But I think Braga would be amazing. But yeah, we might actually.
Guimarães is still one of my favorite cities in Portugal.
Yeah, I like Guimarães, but it's small.
I don't care. It's actually not as small as
it is small.
Like the UNESCO heritage is small, but the city is big.
Yeah.
Bigger. Anyway. I literally can't read it. Kan du godt stå?
Skal jeg ikke bare læse op?
Jo.
Say something about Porto with its typical community. Okay. We don't know much about Porto, to be honest. I don't know.
We just know that it's. I mean, that's another town you're not a fan of, but I love Porto. I think Porto is amazing, but we have never really dug deep into the traditions and values and whatever there because we didn't live there. But I really like it. One thing I love about Porto is how many amazing stores, furniture stores, and art places they have. I really like that.
Yeah. Valdemar Cardoso says he misses our food tours in Madeira.
Yeah.
You know,
we're gonna do one when we get skinny, but we still need 10 kilos.
Hey, skinny Amelia, look at this. Look at this. I lost 8 kilos.
Yeah, and you need how much? 8
okay,
more? I need 10 more.
I'm not gonna go down to 82 kilos, although that is my goal. But eight, like I need another 7 kilos. I need to just starve myself for a month, like water fasting.
When we are back to our good self, we're gonna do a food tour.
Yeah, it'll be late September, maybe. Not right? Maybe. Couldn't we do it?
For me,
we could do it after your birthday.
We'll see.
But we actually haven't made many videos in Madeira. If you've noticed, we don't make a lot of videos from Madeira, but we should do that actually. Yeah. But our Madeira videos, they used to be the most popular videos, but now they don't get many. It's like people. It's like the magic kind of left because now we live here, so it's not as unique as when we flew here for 10 days, 2 weeks.
Ahmed Musen asked if we are planning to visit Egypt anytime soon. And I have been trying to tell Jon, because I've been to many places in Egypt and I love Alexandria and I want to take Jon to Alexandria. But then I have no idea what the situation is right now.
Well, you probably have to quarantine for 9 weeks or something. I wouldn't be surprised. But if you can just
9 weeks? No, it's like 2 weeks.
Okay, but yeah, the does make a difference. I mean, if you have to quarantine, it's not possible for us to go there. Like for example, we want to go to Vietnam. You have to quarantine for 21 days, and the visa is valid for 30 days. It's like, wow. Did you enjoy your trip to Vietnam? Yeah, we spent 3 weeks at the hotel. Yeah, okay. I don't understand why you ignore a 61-year-old woman who has been a fan for so long. This makes me sad. My question was sincere.
What?
I don't know what your question was, Lukita, but we can't answer all the questions. But if you ask a question again, I promise we will ask.
Write it with capital letters so we can find it.
No, I can't. I Lukita vida. Lukita vida. Is that like the little crazy life? Lukita vida. Yeah. Do you guys feel that things are slowing down now that you live on the island?
No.
Paul asked.
I mean, things are slowing down. I don't.
What do you mean? Like our life is slowing down? We're like
our life did slow down. I mean, moving to Madeira made us lazy semi-alcoholics that just ate and drank every day.
Not
for 5 months. So that's why we look this way now. But after we recognized that, our life has actually been very fast. We've been working a lot and we've been really good. I wouldn't say it's been slower. It's been more relaxed, but not because we do less.
I think one of the biggest hurdle was when we moved here. It was just like we were suddenly on permanent vacation.
Yeah.
And it was just too easy to go down and eat at a restaurant.
And investment did good, so we worked a little less hard than we normally would do.
Yeah.
It was very good for us that some of our investment didn't go so well. So that made us work really, really hard.
Yeah, but I mean, now we've been super good for a month now, actually, which was very highly due, given our just alcoholic.
I'm actually planning on continuing. I mean, I'm gonna take my birthday break for sure, but I am gonna continue until November. So I'm gonna be boring in our videos for a long time.
Well, that's nothing new. Ew.
Are there any services you miss in Madeira? Healthcare activities, anything?
I don't go to the doctor unless I have broken a limb.
I never go either. But I do miss my but that's just in Sardinia. I just miss my old organic go-to store.
I miss our dear friends from Lisbon.
Yeah, me too.
We have our
two best friends.
Two best friends from Lisbon, 2 Americans. We used to hang out with them several times a week. They were a very bad influence on us, actually.
And the other way around.
No.
We worked less and drank more with them. But honestly, those, I miss them a lot.
But we've been lucky.
Our friends in general.
But we've been lucky to get new friends here, good friends.
Very good friends.
And good friends are hard to come by. Like the real good friends, the ones that you hold on to for life. But yeah. But I do miss drinking and getting super wasted. I don't think sober life is for me forever. I think it'll be 1 month on, 1 month off, 1 month, like just 1 month of pure.
And then the first month is 1 month on and 1 month off. And then next time it's 1.5 months on, 1 month off. And then all of a sudden it's half a year on and 1 month off. I know you, Jon. Jon is not meant to be without alcohol in his hand.
No, but yeah, it's as Jonathan says, I'm a binary person. It's
now she's
what is it?
Oh, sorry. So she sent us some hearts. I just saw.
Yeah, she said obrigado, but that's not a question.
Okay. I saw that you replied.
Chriso FPV, he says, yes, if the dogs are still barking 24/7. Oh yeah, they are. I mean, not 24/7, but they are at some time 24/7, like every second hour, or
they always bark 5 o'clock in the morning. And currently we have a lot of activities. We have a lot of activities at the hotel at the moment because it's high season, and the dogs does not like that. So we have music and we have dogs singing to the music. But honestly, let's not complain. I think we have a good life. Jon, you're actually getting used to it, the dog barking, right?
Yeah, I've just, this is one thing that I have noticed after living here in Portugal. I'm starting to adapt to the Portuguese mentality where I'm not as neurotic anymore as I used to be when it comes to things. I'm like, whatever. Have you noticed that?
No.
Maybe
no. Well,
no, but for example, like usually when you get mail, but like when you get like mail, like I would be stressing a lot about getting emails that I wouldn't like to receive or something, like just waiting, just anticipating always to get like a mail or a message or a call from something you don't, for example, we got this bill here. I don't know what it's like. It's a water bill, but I think it's been sent on because we haven't paid it. It's like 10 euros and 86 cents fatura de agua. But then there's another 17 euros for dividenda exequenda,
because
juros de mora, taxa de justiça, encargos.
Okay, but
it's from Serviço de Execuções de Fiscais. I have no idea what it means. I can read it, and it's like processos cuja quantia exequenda seja superior.
It sounds Spanish when you read.
Anyway, we got this here, and it's 27 euro. I have no idea what it's for, but I will pay it, and then it's out of my life.
Mark O's asked if people pick up after their dogs here. Not really. No, they don't.
And literally everybody has a dog on this island. Literally everybody has a dog.
We pick up after our dog, so we spend a lot of money on those annoying poop bags. Hate it. It's the worst kind of money to spend.
Yeah, we found this little Levada walk right down here.
Yeah.
And
we are definitely the only one. We're the only one who picks up poop. That's for sure.
It's like. And I remember I went for a run, and then when I went back, it was super dark. But I remember there was a poop in the middle of the Levada, which is this wide, and I was couldn't see anything. It's like, is that a poop? Is that the poop? Is that the poop? Pick up your fucking poop, okay, please. Yeah. Anyway, okay, Lukita Vida asks here. I asked about dog-friendly properties in Portugal, and thank you for the last video with Venezuelans.
Yeah. We
dog-friendly properties.
I mean, do you mean like a farm where they can run around, or?
I mean, if you buy a house or a property, you can bring
you can have a horse.
All the dogs you want. You need to be more specific, I think.
I mean, if you're thinking about renting, a lot of the rental contracts doesn't say anything about dogs. You can almost always have a dog in a house, in a rental as well. Unless Airbnb, it can be very difficult. But with renting houses, or if you buy, you can do whatever you want.
It's a problem at hotels to bring a dog.
Yeah, and they can say that they accept dogs, but then the dog has to stay in the room for the entire stay.
Actually, I've noticed that it's only 5-star hotels who actually allow dogs.
Also that,
so it's always super expensive when we have Lara, because they are usually the only ones that allow Lara. Chriso FPV said, they stayed at the hotel.
Next to us.
Or I think we played loud tiger noises by a loudspeaker at midnight to scare them. Seemed to shut them up until 2 a.m.
So you just go scream tiger. You
go. Yeah. We didn't have Carolina ask if we had any problems with connecting electricity and internet here. No,
not at all.
Everything was connected.
So smooth. Yeah, it was a very smooth transition from Lisbon to here, actually.
Yeah. So by Portuguese law, you are allowed to have pets and rentals. Okay, I didn't know that.
That's nice. So that is the answer to.
Oh my God, that is. I would be so fucking angry if that was. I wouldn't allow pets if I rent. Like in Denmark, you rarely get to have pets in rental apartments.
Especially for some reason, I remember because I've been renting a lot. Especially cats is something that people don't want
because cats, they walk around on they jump everywhere, and then they're like.
So my mother has cats, and they would literally, if they're bored, if they are not getting any attention, they would crawl on the wall. Yeah. And my mother, she had to spend so much money when she moved out of that house.
I think this is again a cultural difference from Portugal and Denmark. Yeah, you do not want a tenant in Denmark that has a Labrador or any dog at all, because dogs are messy. I mean, they will add to the wear and tear.
They will. We can see that even with our little poodle.
Yeah. What is the extra cost for dogs at 5-star hotels?
It depends. We stayed at one in Lisbon that was completely free.
We stayed at Epic Sana.
They were not very nice with
I hated that hotel.
It was free to bring your dog.
Yeah.
And on 6 census.
It was 35 per day.
Per day, which was a lot, but.
And then 35 euros per day is usually what they charge to bring a dog. So.
But then, for example, they also charge on Belmont Reeds here in Madeira. But then you can order as much food as you want for your dog out of charge. So if you want, you can ask for. They make the food, so they make like salmon or tuna with banana, and that's pretty cool. So some of the hotels are better than others.
Yeah. Petit Chat asks us to talk more about our Lisbon plans.
What?
Petit Chat asks about our Lisbon plans.
Yeah, we also have to talk more about that.
But we don't have any Lisbon plans right now.
The only thing is that we wanted to share with you guys how we are considering, also to see what do you guys think. Do you understand why we would do that? And we haven't even found the place yet, and we are not going to look until after Christmas, I think, because. It would make no sense to rent something now. Imagine if there's another lockdown coming, and then we have a house there that we can use.
And for example, now you have to show a test to go to restaurants in the weekends after 3:00.
Not if you're vaccinated.
No, but I mean, that's just one thing that makes it less interesting for me to move there, because then 2 months suddenly you need it every day and all day. And I mean, I'm not gonna take a test to go to a restaurant. So that and we would live in Lisbon to take advantage of the restaurants and all that. So,
John Graham asks, can you pay bills online in Portugal? Yes, you can.
And it's super easy. You just get you get entity and then a code and then amount. It's so easy.
It's very easy. But then you get a little. You have to what do you call it? Accept it on your phone.
Sem Z asks, are you guys waiting for the release of the MacBook Pro MX1? Yes.
I can't.
Desperately.
Jon's budget on electricity, it exceeds every woman I know's budget. It's insane.
Not yours.
I don't spend any money.
Okay. This is work related, Amelie. You're
a gadget guy, Jon. It's not always work related.
Okay. But yeah.
You should see the camera, no, the camping gear. So Jon and I were like, let's go and do wild camping. And I was like, let's do it. It's going to be like really like Break Will style. You know, you're going to make your own tent out of banana leaves. And then what happens? Jon, he goes on Amazon and he's like in a candy land for adult men or something. And he buys all this fancy gear and
it's
like
not fancy. It's
cutlery that is like made out of titanium. You are
because titanium is super light. Titanium
and then when I say, why would you buy that? It's so expensive.
And
Jon says it's work related. It's work related.
It is work related.
Not that it's made out of titanium.
Yes, because titanium is super light, so everything adds up. So you have the cutlery, I have the cutlery, both in titanium. Super convenient.
We could also just have a spoon.
Yeah, well, what about a knife or fork?
You don't need a knife. You eat beans on a real camping. You just have like a can of tuna, you know.
No.
You eat a banana.
Do you guys think that Portugal is still a good place to live after the pandemic?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Well, I mean, I guess. Problem is that Portugal is very much governed by EU, so everything that happens in the EU, so everything you see happening in Germany, Denmark, it's all just rubbing off slowly on all the countries here in Europe. So I mean, it depends on what's going to happen the next year. If it's going to get worse with restrictions and stuff, yeah, it's not the best place.
No.
But then there's not any place to live, you know. But Madeira is really nice because it's an autonomous region. So here life is almost completely normal. I guess it's just fatigue with it all, you know. But I hope EU disappears forever. Amen.
Oh, okay.
Amen for that. Of course, countries should be governed by themselves. All your fans want to know how rich you guys are. We're not rich.
We are not rich. And all the money that we do have are tied up. So it's not like we have money in the bank.
Well, I mean, it's crypto.
It's investments and crypto, yeah.
But I wouldn't say we're rich at all.
No. I think if you compare
quite the contrary, actually.
But we do spend, when we have money, we spend money. We're not the kind of people that saves up. Yeah. We like investing. Maybe what type of watch were you? What type of watch were you wearing when you went underneath the water at the hotel in northern Portugal? It looked nice. That have got to be it's a Tag Heuer. Tag Heuer. What is the model?
It's an Aqua Racer Tag Heuer.
Aqua Racer, yeah. It's a diving watch, actually.
Idris, I can write it here. It's Aqua Racer Tag Heuer. I think it's 32 millimeter. Actually, it's not a very expensive watch.
It's a perfect watch for me. Like women's watches, you shouldn't buy too expensive women's watches because they lose value as soon as you purchase.
Not anymore. It's changed.
Kind of.
Yo, Amelis, you got a watch for earlier this year. That's actually gone up in value.
Yeah, but I also researched that. I found it very early. I actually found it 6 months before we got it, and I was like, this watch, it has something to it.
And now all the influencers have it.
Everyone has it, all these influencers. And that's good for me because now it's getting more value.
Thank you, Idris. Thank you. I have to give you a super chat just for answering all these darn questions. Very nice watch.
Thank you. Which places
apart from Lisbon, Portugal, Algarve are your favorites in Lisbon? Well,
in Portugal.
Madeira.
Guimarães or Jerez is amazing.
I love Jerez, but Jerez is only for the summer.
Yeah. Then one of my
I love Trás-os-Montes.
Yeah.
Like there's something about that area. It's just so remote and in the middle of nowhere. And
my favorite, the one place that I would love to live if I had all money in the world, I would buy one of those very expensive pieces of land in Arrábida. and I would live in Arrábida. I think Arrábida is amazing. But that kind of qualifies as Lisbon, right?
Yeah, I mean, Setúbal, Sesimbra, Arrábida, it's not Lisbon, but it's pretty close.
Yeah. Then also, I love Montserrat.
Montserrat?
Oh my God, an amazing place.
Alentejo in general is nice.
Yeah.
You know, I think we love all of Portugal.
We like the diversity.
I think the least favorite area, and it's mainly because of the weather, it's probably the Silver Coast. It's just every time we go there, it's just always gray.
Oh, but I wouldn't say I don't like it. I know you have an issue, but Asenyas Doma, is that the Silver Coast?
Yeah.
Peniche is amazing. I would not agree with you on that one. I like Ericeira.
No, I'm not saying I don't like. I just saying if I have
one of my favorite towns.
Ericeira is not Silver Coast. No.
Okay.
That's Lisbon. It's the Lisbon region.
Sorry.
Silver Coast goes from like Peniche all the way up to just south of Porto. I think like Aveiro, something like that. I'm going to Lisbon 3 weeks from today. What is one thing that is an absolute must to do? You know, we went to a restaurant in Lisbon, Yakuza.
Oh my God.
Okay, so this is not a typical restaurant, Portuguese restaurant, but we went to this restaurant called Yakuza. Yakuza.
We have a friend who's like, hey, do you want to go out for lunch? And
it's a very pricey.
We thought it was just a lunch, but it's a very fancy restaurant. But holy,
it was like some of the best food I've ever had in my entire life. It was just unbelievable, unbelievable.
If you want to give yourself a special treat,
I can't wait to go back there.
Oh, wow.
Leo Collins says A Nossa Casa. That's another restaurant.
Oh my God, A Nossa Casa.
And Antonio and his wife, Natasha, amazing people. Like A Nossa Casa is probably my favorite restaurant, Portuguese restaurant in Lisbon.
Yeah, they are amazing. And then we also very much like, oh my God, Tasca Nova Mistrias.
Mistrias,
That's an amazing restaurant as well.
Yeah, but we've
there's so many.
Beaten that horse.
I know.
So many times.
So have you been to Italy?
Of course.
We actually stayed in Italy for more than a month.
We've been there
for like 2 months.
We spent 45 days. Actually, we were there right before we moved to Portugal in 2018. Yeah. We came directly from Italy, and we have a lot of videos from Italy.
Yeah, and actually that's when if you have watched my cooking channel, I actually learned how to cook a lot of Italian food from a chef there. That is from Rome. So yeah, we like Italy a lot. I love Italy.
Yeah.
But I would never live there though. But I love it. I love visiting
Italy. But let's ask you guys some questions. Because we're here live with you guys. What kind of content would you like to see more of from us? Because when you look at the content we have been doing the last 2-3 years, it's very much the same we do, but in different regions. Personally, I feel like we need to be more creative sometimes, you know.
Sometimes if there's something new.
What would you like to see? Is it just going to cities and areas around Lisbon or around Portugal? Is there anything in particular where there is a general consensus among you? Tech. Semc says, I actually would love to have a tech channel. More about camera gear probably, but
we also.
But I don't think tech gear would. Yeah, I don't think that would work very well with our general content. Be less creative. Keep it more real. Okay. Well, yeah. You guys must film supermarket tours.
Oh yeah, we could actually do that. I actually saw there's this new trend, and I don't know what to think about that. Where people they go and they do a gas station haul.
Gas station what?
A gas station, like a gas station haul. What do you buy in a gas station? And I was like, you buy gas. That's why you go to the gas station.
Okay.
But I saw it's like a big thing. Everyone does it. And that has reflect now it's supermarkets and it's everything.
Okay.
Like people take them along. But I have been thinking about doing like a cost of living on Madeira versus
but
Lisbon.
we actually we wanted to do that, but it's we need to do it. Food tours.
Real day in a life.
Real day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Neighborhoods in Lisbon, content about investing.
But that's not us. I mean, well, it is, but we are not like advisors. I don't think we would.
No, but we can always say what we do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nobody. I mean, anybody who calls himself a financial advisor is automatically not to be trusted. I mean, nobody knows what is going to happen. Yeah. So you can only make an educated guess, but that's it. A guess in the end is a guess.
Yeah.
Or an assumption, or do you still do affiliate websites? Yeah, we do, but
not as much as
we have to. Then, why wouldn't you like to live in Italy? Too much of the same food.
No, that's actually
scooter tours.
For me.
Scooter
tours. I just don't want to live there. I feel like that's one of the places, if you stay there for too long, we did that, and it lost like the magic feel for us personally. So I think it's just when we came to Lisbon the first time, for example, I remember like I was like filled up with this like feeling of this was where I belonged, and I had that in Rome when I got there, but after a week it was gone, and that was not the case in Portugal. So that's the reason.
Yeah, we should actually make a video about Comporta, because Comporta has been like. Did you know that Comporta?
It's so expensive.
It is just unbelievable how. So if you don't know what Comporta is, it's this little oasis, an hour and 15 minutes south of Lisbon.
Like a rich man's paradise.
It's become such a rich hub that even Bill Gates has a house there, which. Kind of gives.
Well, then you should probably buy there. If he buys, this probably.
It's probably safe there. But
no, but it's
like, oh my God, we have a friend who's building a house there. It's like the land alone was 2 or 3 million euros, just the land. Okay.
It's insane. Okay, it's just insane. But it would be fun to go and see what's the fuss all about.
It would be fun to make like a documentary style video. It was like, okay, what happened to? Why is this place so sought after? Because the way I understand Comporta, it's just a long beach,
but
and
it's
then
a beautiful beach.
Endless amount of mosquitoes during summer.
What?
Yeah, it's like you cannot be there for mosquitoes.
Well, when there's a lot of people, the mosquitoes will disappear a little. Yeah. So it's fine. But I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to build this community for wealthy people, right? So they are going to have like these restaurants, and it's going to be like it's going to be like what do you call it, like what do you call the place? Hamptons?
The Hamptons.
Hamptons. Yeah. Thanks.
House prices in Portugal. We will
do more of that. That's something we enjoy doing, because a little hobby of Jon and me is that we look at houses we can't afford, and and we just we do that.
So we should. It would actually be fun to do more simple, like for example, do a video based on just a gas station. We explored a Portuguese gas station.
Maybe like how interesting can you make a gas station?
Yeah. Oh, Bobby. No, it wasn't Comporta, Bobby. It was Melide, which is like 25 minutes south. Melide. Okay. So how long have we been? We've been live streaming for 1 hour and 47 minutes.
Yeah, so there is like 13 minutes left, guys, to chill and hang out.
Yeah. Are you tired of us? Because we're tired of ourselves. What is this? It's 9:50.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I saw some questions. Let's read them.
Let us follow you how you learn Portuguese and integrate it into real life. Yeah, but we're working on that still. But with 2 vlogs, oh my God, we're too busy with life and work.
Not a bad excuse of ours.
Kids, how about that, Amalie?
We have Lara. She's a wonderful little girl.
Amalie, she doesn't want kids. She's waiting for the right man.
No, that's not it. Come on, we are. I always found that people are doing it the opposite way, right?
Amelia, you're not getting any younger.
No, I'm only getting older. Clearly, I'm getting Botox.
When can I have a child?
You have not been like. This is such a bad conversation.
I need a child.
You are a child.
I need a child in my life.
I have a child. Him.
They say children will enrich your life. I don't believe it.
No, I believe it, but maybe you get boring.
Yeah. But it's like I can't imagine having like the first 7 years of having a child is just shit and piss and everywhere. Like
it's like a dog. Do you not like fado? What's the deal? So I don't know if I like fado. The only fado we really have heard is the fado that is sung in Alfama on a restaurant. I think if we went and we saw a real fado show by a real fado singer, we would probably like it. But the restaurant edition is not always good, to be honest.
I don't really get. I don't get the fuss about fado, to be honest.
I think if we understood everything they sing, then it would be better for us. But it's not. We're not. Our Portuguese is just not good enough to pick up on every word when they sing.
You are too old to get kids. Okay, let's know. But
I think my mother would probably say the same. But that's such an old school. You are so old to have that opinion.
Yeah, that's like if you have a child when you're.
Something my grandmother would say as well, because when I was born, she was like 35 or something.
I mean, yeah. I mean, why would you get a child when you're getting a child when you're 23? That's essentially just like ruining your entire. Unless you're starting a.
It depends on who you are.
Family vlog.
No, it depends on who you are as a person. Okay. We have friends that had kids when they were 22. We have friends that have kids when they were 35. And everyone, they keep saying, I had my kids at the right moment. And that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're getting old. I'm getting 30 in a bit. It's insane. And I still feel like a child. That's so funny how growing up, you always look towards adult people as adult. Like your mother was like an adult and they were so smart. And then when you start growing up, you realize everyone, they don't have any idea of what they're doing. Everyone are like big youngsters. We don't know what we're doing. And I see now my parents is the same. I'm like, what are you doing?
I still feel like I'm 19.
Yeah. That's why we're not ready for kids.
Are you going back to Lisbon? Oh, so people are
picking up here. Hi, guys.
Filtering in and out.
We are not going back. We are going to keep this apartment, but we are going to look into finding a smaller, more humble apartment in Lisbon.
But this is the thing.
But we have to see what the.
But it's like, I keep like, does it make sense to get an apartment in Lisbon? Because like, would we come there every month, or like, how often would we be there then?
I mean, the ideal would be that we maybe, if we could have like a house out of the city here, and then we could have an apartment in Lisbon. And then we could be busy and party and eat and drink in Lisbon. And then we could go here and we could be zen and work out and be healthy and good and fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
But we don't know. I mean, we are including you guys very early in the decision on purpose, because we were excited to see what you thought about the idea.
Yeah. It's better to buy in this case, let the rent pay off the mortgage. I disagree, because then you have to tie a lot of your money up in the actual purchase.
It all depends on your financial situation, I would say.
Who has more Instagram followers? This guy.
Because
but it's because I'm Stay Classy DK. That's my handle. And everybody is searching for Stay Classy, and then they find me. They don't realize that Amelia has her own. So yeah.
But I don't think we care so much. We care about our YouTube channel more. But we do post. I mean, we do post on our Instagram a lot. It's more day-to-day stuff, I would say.
Yeah. Okay.
You must miss going to soccer games. Yes. Honestly, I almost forgot the feeling of going and all the noise, and it's like a summing noise and the joy. People are so excited. I miss that. And our last football experience were just not like that at all, because we couldn't sit next to each other. So when someone scored, we'd be like, high five, and then we couldn't even touch each other.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, where you have to take a test and everything and have mask on and everything, it's like it's not the same. So whenever it goes back to where you can just walk in and stadium is full, I mean, that's when we will show up and make a football video once again.
Also, our football videos is so much about reactions, and you can't see people's reactions if they're wearing masks. You can't see what they're saying or anything. We're gonna wait, you know.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh, I'm starting.
Would you give up having children to save the planet?
No.
If you save the
it's not ours. Was for what? Save it from what?
It could be anything. Whatever there's wrong with the planet, if you could save that.
Save it from what? Like, I mean, we should save it from politicians.
What are your favorite beaches for water temperatures? Okay, this is.
Thank you, by the way, Philip.
Oh my God, I didn't even see. I don't even pay attention to that. Thank you.
You just saw like a big green spot.
Yeah, that's all I saw. I saw the question, you know. The most amazing water I've been in here in Portugal is actually on Porto Santo. It's warm. There is no current, at least not when we were there. The sand is like silky smooth, just like in Costa Cabrica, but the water is much hotter.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like Porto Santo a lot, but there's not so much to do other than being in the water.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good place to hang out and chill.
It's fun.
But yeah, Porto Santos, and also like the water here in Madeira, especially now during summer. But you know, everywhere in Portugal mainland, it will usually be cold, unless you go to Algarve and then around Tavira, it gets okay warm there.
But I also have to say that I actually don't mind the cold. I love like a really hot day in Algarve, and then you go in the water and it's icy cold. I love it.
Yeah.
But I take cold showers every day, so I don't mind cold water at all. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's good for you.
Hi, Borden KW. He always leaves, or she or he always leaves such loving comments to our videos. When are you going back to Minho? I'm from there. Actually, we might go back in September, but it's not sure. It's because we might do a trip with a friend from there, but we don't know if it's going to happen yet.
With okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, but it's because she has planned this birthday thing. Maybe is that it?
No.
Okay. Well, we're going to Lisbon for my birthday, and I don't know what it's about yet. I think maybe are we going to Yakuza?
Wow, what a surprise! Amelia, she's turning 30.
Getting older.
September 10th. So yeah, you're really too old to have children.
I said older.
You know, your fertility peaks when you're 19, Amelia. It's 11 years too late.
I mean, I have Middle Eastern blood. I can go until 50. Okay, don't worry.
That is probably true. That's probably true, yeah.
We were meant to provide 8 kids, so, you know. Have you done any trips to Azores? Yes, we went to São Miguel.
Yeah.
But Azores is something that we want to do and want to plan it, so we are gone for a long time so we can see all the islands, and we keep postponing it because there's so much planning, and then in the winter the weather is not great, and we really want to go and we want to do it full on.
Yeah, we might go actually with Sagres Vacations. There we're looking to plan a trip there in October, but we don't know yet. And you know, the everything changes. You know, this is the thing. It's so hard to plan anything because you don't know what's going on in 2 months. Like our trip to Brazil in November.
I mean, I
still feel like it's 50-50 if we're actually going there. But yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it's no one knows, it seems. So we're supposed to go in November. if things are good.
It will happen.
It has to happen.
But guys, we're there. It's been a long day, kind of.
Yeah, we are almost done on this very nice hangout, guys.
Yeah, 2 hours of talking. Can you leave a like here on the video? Can you, everybody, leave a like right now on this video, because
and just know that we can see, it works. We can see all the likes that comes to the video because it goes live as
yeah, boom, boom, boom.
Damn.
It's apparently it helps for once we're done with the live stream, it helps it being exposed to more people afterwards. So
yeah, and I see that some of you guys just got here now, so welcome and enjoy.
And goodbye.
Welcome and goodbye. Rewatch it.
See you.
Just rewatch it. It's almost the same. But guys, I will say thank you for all your questions, and come next time as well if we haven't replied. We try to keep up, but it keeps spinning here, so it can be difficult to answer everything.
Yeah. But I mean, we could. I think we will go back to do more live streams. You know, we used to do them maybe 2-3 weeks.
And for us, it gives us like a very nice connection with you guys, because it's like, I don't know, we feel all the people sitting there and watching in another way, because we can see the numbers, and it's very nice.
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching, and not watching, sorry. Thank you for hanging out.
Joining.
I was like filming too many videos.
So this is what happens when Johan is not drinking alcohol. He can't do a live stream more than an hour.
I mean, obviously, I'm not as entertaining when I'm not plastered.
No, you are actually very entertaining.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
But most of you guys would prefer me when I'm drunk, right?
Of course.
I mean,
I prefer him sober, actually.
Well, then I don't hit you.
Yeah. Okay, just to answer the last question, because I saw it, and it's if Madeira is child and family friendly. It very much is. Very much is.
Yeah.
Very good for kids.
Although they might actually bore themselves out of their mind when they're
you go to the public pools.
When you're a teenager, Madeira is probably not the best place, because you want to go out and, you know.
But I mean,
I remember when I was a teenager, I was like, the idea of living in the middle of nowhere was like, and I grew up in the middle of nowhere, kind of like 80,000 people. That's
very much did.
Yeah. Drunk Jon. They say they all want drunk. They want me drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Thank you. And thank you for watching all our videos and supporting us. It means a lot to us.
We will be back with another video in a few days.
Yes.
And remember to go subscribe to Amalia's food channel. How's it cooking?
How's it cooking? Good looking. Go there.
The link is right here.
And also, if you wanna tell me what I should cook next, just go to my Instagram right now, because there's a poll there. If you write it, at some point I'll save everything and I'll cook as much as possible from the list that you guys make for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you guys. It was fun. Great fun.
Adios.
Deja. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, your stream will stop immediately after you will no longer be live. Boom.
Okay.